So this is a watch that I'm going to be very sad to see go. This is the Zelos Mirage, obviously an 8-day power reserve movement. This is a hand-wound Joux Perret movement that you can see from the front and back. It is also semi-skeletonized. You have a power reserve and a small seconds. Just a really cool watch from a brand who make mostly affordable watches. This is obviously Zelos's try at a independent or micro independent brand watch. They're still making their affordable watches, so they recently came out with the titanium version of the Swordfish 40, I believe, obviously at a very good price. They're making a lot more of their watches, so if you're interested in their watches, you can get one now pretty much at the release because they are not selling out immediately because they've upped the number of watches. I guess their capacity to make more watches has increased, so they have been able to make more watches. And I guess one of the reasons is because of watches like this. They're learning a little bit more about production. They're doing a little bit better. They're making higher end watches. Obviously, this is an all titanium watch with an extra hard coating on it. You get a sapphire dial, which you can see the movement. And again, I said this is a Joux Perret movement. It is an 8-day. There's the power reserve. You do not get a screwed-in crown, which makes sense because this is a hand-wound movement, and it would be very annoying to constantly have to, pull out that crown. You have a sort of a conical crown on here, which is made out of titanium. It is signed as well. You do get lume on the dial. Because obviously Zelos are really good with lume. The applied indices are filled with lume. I think even the track that goes around the dial is also lumed. And of course the hands. The hands are really bespoke hands on this watch. If you want to see close-ups of those hands, check out the unboxing that I did of this watch because the unboxing was pretty impressive. It comes in a big sort of leather watch carrying case, and it comes with a whole bunch of like little things. It comes with an extra strap as well, but it's those hands that when I did that unboxing I thought were very, very impressive. The whole watch overall is very impressive, especially considering the price. I think the price on this is around $3,000. I don't remember the exact price. However, they have since sold out. These are pretty much all sold out. I actually wanted to buy one. I wanted to buy the darkened dial version of this, but by the time I was done with the video that I made for it, it had sold out, and that was it. So very quickly, let me show you the dimensions on here, the thickness on here. This is a hand-wound movement, so 13 millimeters thick, not the thinnest watch on earth. You get a true lug-to-lug because you have female end links, so with the female end links 8.2 at the actual lugs, it's actually a little bit bigger, 8.4. That's the benefit of female end links. The crown itself starts out at around 6.2 and then ends up at around 5.9. So like I said, it's sort of a conical shape. And the watch itself, I believe, is at around a 42 millimeter. There's some little tiny crown guards there, so it's about 42 millimeters is what I'm measuring, 41.9, one at 41.8, just about. As I mentioned, you get a sapphire crystal. It's slightly domed. It's not really very heavily domed, so it does not add to the thickness at all, and you have a sapphire crystal in the back. The watch is basically entirely brushed. Every single facet is brushed, but there are a lot of facets to the case. Sort of reminds me of a Samurai and a Swordfish and a few other watches from Seiko, from Zelos itself. So it's kind of an original case. Kind of reminds me of a bulked up Nova from Zelos as well. Just nice, just really nice. You have a screwed in case back. Case back is very nice here as well. The bracelet itself is a little bit jangly, but I like it. It's a multi-link bracelet and it feels very nice, very, very comfortable on your wrist. And of course you get that micro adjust, which is awesome from Zelos. And they do a really good job with that. So you can go in and out on the fly, which is something that a lot of watch brands can't do at a lot higher price. And they do it on pretty much all of their watches now. So if you're buying a watch for $3,000 or $3,000 and change, whatever this actually retailed for, if you want those details, I actually have those details in the unboxing. But if you're buying a watch for $3,000, you're getting it. If you're buying a watch for $400, you're getting it from Zelos. Part of the reason why micro brands are very popular, obviously, you're getting a lot of bang for your buck. And there are a lot of micro brands out there who cannot give you this, sort of glide lock option at the price points that they're offering their watches at. And currently, Zelos are one of the few brands that do it at a very affordable price. Christopher Ward do it as well. However, their watches do cost a little bit more. Most of those, well, mostly because they all have Swiss-made movements and they are Swiss-made watches. But they have a very similar system, Zelos, and they do it for cheaper than Christopher Ward, but their watches are obviously assembled in China and usually have a Japanese movement in it. But that is neither here nor there. The one thing that I want to point out about this watch, and it's actually not about this watch, the Joux Perret movement in here. The Joux Perret actually have come up with an automatic movement that will be competing against the ETA 2824, the Sellita SW200, or now the Ronda 150. Obviously, there are tons of options out there right now, and what they have done is come up with their own movement. Zelos are using that movement in a dive watch that will be coming out this year, and I am very, very excited about that because it will be an affordable watch because Zelos are doing it. I'm sure it won't be in the $3,000 range since it's competing with that movement with the 2824. It should be more affordable, hopefully below or well below $1,000. I'm very, very excited to see that watch, and I will definitely be on board when that comes out. Anyway, very quickly, let's do a lume shot, and then we'll wrap up the video. I'm not going to make this too long. Just an excellent watch, something that is really, really comfortable and very, very good looking. Let me show you the watch that I have on my wrist, and then I'll show it to you on my wrist. We'll do a lume shot very quickly. Today, I am wearing my Tudor. This is my Tudor P01 on a bracelet. I recently put this on a bracelet. Very, very odd watch. But putting it on a bracelet kind of makes it look a little bit more normal in my opinion. But some people really hate this watch. Some people really love it. It's like a 42 millimeter watch as well, but wears a lot bigger than that. And here you go. So you can see on my 7.5 inch wrist, this wears really nicely. It's very, very light and very, very comfortable. Good looking watch and catches the light. Even though it is all brushed, it does catch light and looks really good on your wrist. I was wearing this a few times and around watch people, and it really caught their eye. A lot of people know who Zelos are. I mean, even in the collectors community, the people who are collecting very high-end watches, they know the name Zelos. Obviously, Elshan, the owner, is making a really good name for himself. And coming out with watches like this does not hurt. Halo watches, always a good idea. Very cool watch. Anyway. Very quickly, lume shot, which is going to be good because we've done it before, but we'll do another lume shot very quickly just to show it to you guys again, and then we'll wrap up the video. So just because this is sort of a dress watch, they did not skimp out on the lume. Those very interesting hands are filled with lume, and then of course the indices are filled with lume very, very liberally, and then you have that minute track. And it shines really nicely because it actually sort of bounces off the sapphire and then bounces off the bottom sapphire or the dial itself. So you're getting a really nice glow from it. And then of course the sub dials are also lumed. So you have the power reserve is lumed and the hands are lumed under those little sub dials as well. The running seconds, same deal. So lots of lume applied to the dial. Looks very, very good. Anyway, tell me what you guys think in the comments below. I like Zelos a lot. I've been reviewing them on my channel for basically the beginning of my channel. It's been a little bit over 2 years since I started my channel. One of the first watches I reviewed was a Zelos, and I've been with them since I started my channel, and really from very early on of when they started their selling a lot of watches, so ramping up their business. And I've been impressed with most of them. And they constantly improve. They're constantly making them better. And now they're making these Halo watches that are actually affordable. Pretty damn cool in my opinion. And I really like what they're doing and the direction that they're going in. And I'm looking forward to their new releases. And that's a lot to say about a brand that you could be excited about. I think that's pretty cool. But tell me what you guys think in the comments below. I know you guys love Zelos. Pretty much as I do, but tell me what you guys think in the comments below. It doesn't have to be about this watch. Tell me what you think of Zelos in general. Are you guys going to try and get that new Joux Perret automatic diver? Because I know I am. tell me in the comments below. Please also don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell icon. It is super helpful for the channel. I very much appreciate it. Please follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is WatchChrisBlog. I have some links in the description. Those links are to Amazon. If you click those links and buy anything, it helps support the channel. It doesn't cost you anything extra. However, I very much appreciate it. Anyway, thank you for logging on. I'll catch you guys in the next video.